A stranger hugged me at the airport 12 years ago. I still think about it every time I want to give up. I don't think she even knows she saved me. It was 2012. I was 18 and flying back home after the worst 2 months of my life. I had moved across the country to attend college, big dreams, big hopes. Within 60 days, I had dropped out. Panic attacks. Crippling loneliness. Failing every subject. Calling home every night pretending things were fine, then crying myself to sleep. I felt like the biggest disappointment. When I finally told my parents I wanted to come home, they were kind, but you could hear the quiet "we expected more" in their voices. I don't blame them. I booked the cheapest flight I could find, packed what little I had, and sat alone at the airport, waiting to board. I didn't eat. Didn't check my phone. Just stared ahead, numb. That's when she sat next to me. A woman in her 50s maybe. Gray hoodie, coffee in one hand, paperback in the other. She didn't say anything at first. Just looked at me and said, "You okay?" I lied, of course. Said something like, "Yeah, just tired." She smiled gently and said, "You look like you're carrying too much for someone your age." I don't know why those words broke me. Maybe it was the fact that she noticed. Or maybe it was the way she said it, not with pity, but with quiet understanding. I didn't tell her everything. Just said college didn't work out and I was going home feeling like a failure. She didn't give me a speech. She didn't tell me I wasn't a failure or to believe in myself or anything you'd expect. She just nodded, held out her arms, and said, "You look like you could use a hug. Can I?" I nodded back. And this stranger just held me. For maybe 20 seconds. I cried into her shoulder like a child. She didn't flinch. Didn't pull away. She just let me be. Then she looked me in the eye and said something I will never forget: "Starting over doesn't mean you failed. It just means you're brave enough to try again." She boarded a different flight. I never saw her again. Don't even know her name. But 12 years later, I've gone back to college. Got a degree. Married the kindest woman I know. Started a small business. Built a life. And on days when it all feels like too much, when my chest tightens and my head goes dark, I sit quietly and remember the woman at the airport. That hug. That moment. That reminder that sometimes, the smallest acts save people. I hope she's out there somewhere, knowing what she did mattered. Because it did. It really, really did.